Taxi driver, how do you deal with rude passengers? It was a regular Tuesday evening when I picked up a man in a suit from a fancy restaurant downtown. He didn't say hello or acknowledge me, just slammed the door and barked, "Take me to Maple Avenue, step on it." I started driving, but the ride quickly turned sour. "Why are you taking this route? It's longer," he snapped after just a few blocks. "Sir, this is the shortest way according to GPS, I replied calmly. "GPS? You drivers always rely on that junk. Use your brain for once," he said, shaking his head in frustration. I kept quiet, deciding not to fuel the fire. But he wasn't done. The man took a phone call and began loudly berating someone on the other end, likely a colleague. His tone was harsh, and every other word was a curse. I couldn't help but feel sorry for the person on the other end of the line. About 10 minutes into the ride, he started complaining about the air conditioning. "Why is it so cold in here? Are you trying to freeze me to death?" I adjusted the settings, but no matter what I did, it wasn't enough. His complaints ranged from the music on the radio, to the condition of the seats. When we finally approached Maple Avenue, he rudely told me to stop at the corner rather than his exact address. As I pulled over, he tossed a $10 bill onto the front seat and said, "Keep the change," even though the fare was $9.75. But before he could leave, he noticed his phone wasn't in his pocket. He looked around frantically and then turned to me, panicked. "Where's my phone?" he demanded. I looked around the cab and spotted it on the floor under his seat. Instead of handing it over immediately, I picked it up and held it out with a smile. "Looks like you left it down there, but you know, using your brain helps," I said, echoing his earlier jab. He snatched the phone from my hand without a word, his face red with embarrassment. As he walked away, I couldn't help but chuckle. Some passengers think they're above everyone else, but sometimes, a little humility is just around the corner, literally.